My best friend confessed to sleeping with my boyfriend, but her timeline had a major problem. We were sitting in my living room, her mascara running down her face as she sobbed about how guilty she'd felt keeping this secret. It happened last month, Becca said, when you were visiting your mom for that weekend. I'm so sorry. We were both drunk and it just happened. I sat there, completely calm. Because last month, when I was supposedly at my mom's house, I'd actually been home the entire time. My mom had canceled last minute because of the flu. I never left, but I hadn't told anyone because I'd ended up using that weekend to deep clean and catch up on work. My boyfriend Nathan had texted me constantly that weekend. Check-ins about dinner, photos of him at the gym, complaints about his boring Saturday alone. Which weekend exactly? I asked. She wiped her eyes. The 15th Saturday night. You left Friday morning, remember? I did remember, because I'd spent that Friday morning canceling my trip, and that Saturday night I'd been on my couch watching Nathan's location on Find My Friends while he was supposedly at his buddy's place. He was there all night. I'd checked because I'd been anxious about him going to a party without me. Where did it happen? I asked, my voice steady. His apartment, she said quickly. He invited me over to talk about your birthday present. We were planning a surprise. Then we had some wine and Nathan's apartment. The place with the broken elevator that I'd been complaining about for weeks. The place where his upstairs neighbors were having construction done, making it impossible to sleep past 7 a.m. The place he'd specifically told me he wasn't going to all weekend because of the noise. I pulled out my phone and opened our text thread from that weekend. Showed her the message where Nathan complained about being stuck at Braden's place because Braden's girlfriend had surprised him with a visit and was making them watch reality TV all night. Becca's face went white. You want to explain that? I asked. She stammered. Maybe I got the weekend wrong. Maybe it was 2 weekends before? I interrupted. Because that Saturday, I had food poisoning and Nathan stayed with me. The weekend before that, we drove to his parents' house together. The weekend after, my sister was in town, and the 4 of us went to that concert. Which weekend was it, Becca? The tears had stopped. She was staring at me with something like panic. That's when it clicked. She wasn't confessing because of guilt. She was covering for something. I thought about the past few months. Nathan had been distant. Not suspicious, just off. Then I remembered him mentioning that Becca's brother Justin had reached out about some crypto investment opportunity. Nathan had laughed it off, said he told Justin no, but what if he hadn't said no? What if he'd invested money, our money, and lost it? Justin's in debt, isn't he? I said. The look on her face confirmed everything. How much did Nathan give him? Becca stood up, grabbing her purse. I should go. How much, Becca? She was at the door when she turned back, and for the first time I saw genuine fear in her eyes. Enough that Justin's asking Nathan to lie to the people he borrowed from about where the money went, and Nathan's scared. Really scared. So we thought if you broke up with him over cheating, he could… The door opened before she could finish. Nathan stood there, breathing hard like he'd been running. His eyes went from her to me. You told her, he said. Not a question. An accusation. Told me what? I asked. Because so far all I know is you gave money to Justin and now you're in trouble for it. Nathan's expression changed to something I'd never seen before. It's more complicated than that, he said quietly, closing the door behind him. I couldn't fit what happens next in this short video. Watch the rest down below.